What would be your earliest book fair
And
memories?
what was really memorable about the book fairs when I was growing up was the book bazaar on the last day. And the books were given away for as less as a rupee. So, we really scrimmaged around and looked for books and bought something we didn't need also and for gifts. So there are very, very, very happy memories of the first few book fairs.
What sort of connection have you built with Kolkata over the years? And if you could briefly describe, in what way does Kolkata inspire you?
So Kolkata is the place where I was born, brought up. I've been to college, school. I got married here, and as luck would have it, I'm married to a Bengali. So my Kolkata connect grows even stronger. And Kolkata has influenced me in various ways. Firstly, I think you start to love the place you live in. And the bond is very, very palpable. I mean, despite all its flaws and everything, you tend to accept it. But I find that Kolkata does have a lot of positive aspects to it. So when we meet people from outside, there are a lot of things that they point out which you didn't even know about Calcutta. And that, kind of gives you a warm glow when you hear so much of criticism about Calcutta. And I think it's a very, very commendable place. It's like, literally a melting pot of many things happening all together. And I think it's the harbinger and the forerunner of theatre and music and everything cultural. Now other cities have taken it up, but I should say that Calcutta was the first.
Let's talk about your book, Odds and Bends, in terms of, the role of Kolkata in it, or how Kolkata is portrayed. If you could give us a sneak peek so that, readers are even more incentivized to go and pick it up.
So, right. It's available at Amazon and not at any bookstore yet because it was just released, and with the pandemic everything was thrown haywire. So it's basically a collection of my writings on all sorts of things, and there is a chapter on the Calcutta, it's called the Calcutta Cauldron. So I did not give it that much thought, but I realized I had a lot of jottings about Calcutta, which has all been, collected there. And even my other sections, like one on people, and, there's a trivia section, whatnots, has so much of Calcutta in it. So, you can't run away from Calcutta wherever you are.
Are there any particular spots or places in Kolkata where you go and get inspired, where you just feel that it opens your mind up like no other place?
So when you talk of going somewhere, home is where the heart is. And Kolkata is such a para kind of a city. So we hang out in the para, we have coffee shops, we hang out with friends. And the single place where one would go perhaps to unwind is maybe the Prinsep Ghat, or when we were younger we would go to botanical gardens. But the whole culture of going to these places has kind of gone away. And I hate to sound snobbish, but we do hang out a lot at the clubs of Kolkata, which is also a novelty. Time stands still. They are all old buildings. I love history. I love heritage. And, the grand sweep of the entrance and, the curved windows with, French glass overlooking a garden. All of them have gardens and manicured lawns. So yes, there's a lot of the colonial heritage redolent in these clubs. So most of these older clubs even serve colonial food, which is very interesting. So you realize that it's special only when people come calling and they say, oh, well, I didn't know about this dish and this is nice. So that's again Calcutta for you.